UAV online.
Listen up, boys. This is 2020 and we have Titos versus Bagitos 3. In the past 2 years the Titos have won with the current record of 2-0. However, the Titos joints are hurting, and the Bagitos are hungry for a win. Who will win this epic battle? Stay tuned.
This is it, the fight we've all been waiting for. Anything can happen now. This bout will determine who is the strongest once and for all.
We're sending word back to HQ. You stay alive down there. Cujo 5-1 out.
You should take tracer rounds with you. Tracer rounds allow you to visually confirm the flight trajectory of your bullets, allowing for faster ballistic correction. However, they also reveal your position to the enemy. Be careful.
Delta Team, you are clear to engage.
What's up, guys? MotoHK here for another Airsoft video. For the motorcycle folks out there, don't worry, I haven't quit riding and I have a couple of videos in the pipeline, assuming I actually get the free time to edit them. Meanwhile, I couldn't resist making a video of the first Airsoft event I joined since I started playing again this year.
30 minutes game, first 10 minutes, only respawn yung at Bagitos. Kayo wala kayong respawn. Tapos last 10 minutes, pwede sila mag-counter assault.
The event was organized by Milsim X, who were the hosts of the LZ Delta Airsoft site in Las Piñas. I joined as part of Legion Airsoft group, who were a bunch of airsoft enthusiasts, mostly located down south. The event is called Titos versus Bagitos, which apparently was already running its third year now, where the older players ages 36 and above would form the Titos, while the younger players 35 and under would be part of the Bagitos.
Hardcore domination. Let's do this.
I was also using a new tracer unit from Ace Tech, which lights up my BBs to allow them to be seen better in low light conditions. Our objective was to retrieve an ammo box in the warehouse controlled by the Bagitos. At the start of the game, our infill point was already taking heavy fire from the Bagitos. Thankfully, I was able to get through unscathed. Together with Legion Squad, we tried to enter from the south side of Building B.
Open din eh.
Oo, pasok tayo.
Clean.
Sige, pasok tayo. Masyado open dito sa labas.
We started by doing recon on the entry points to see if there were any enemies guarding them. We secured better positions on the south side entry point.
Oh, may bumabaril.
Other Titos also arrived as backup. Me and Lima 12 were checking to see if we could get a reaction from the Bagitos and find their positions by peeking at the entrance.
Saan patag? Gitna? Pasok ako sa room.
Unfortunately, I got careless because it seemed that no one was covering this entry point and got killed while entering.
Mas puntahan kita dyan. Hit, 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 hit. Hit, hit, hit.
We need to rethink our strategy. Let's run it again.
For the second round, we would now be switching sides and the Titos would now be defending. The Titos took two different defensive positions inside the warehouse. I was with Lima 12, who wanted to play with just his pistol. We took positions in the main warehouse room in Quadrant 4. Given my quick death in the first game, I was looking for some payback.
Start na daw eh. Diyan sila pumasok sa right side. Oo, kitang-kita mo nga dyan.
Since me and Lima 12 were deeper in the warehouse, we didn't get any contact when the round started. We ended up chatting with the other Legion elements while waiting for the enemy.
We have complete security. Defend.
May shield. May shield dito sa row. Right side.
The Bagitos were holding their position outside the warehouse, and as the second siren hit, the Titos were now allowed to counterattack and leave our defensive position in the warehouse.
Pwede na ba lumabas?
Pwede na.
Pwede na. May tao ba dito?
Patay na yung kasama natin yung smoke. Hindi ko lang alam kung may kasama siya. Nagrampo siya dito.
Sige. Pwede ba lumabas dito? Pwede, di ba? Lumabas? Pwede na. Ka-flank namin sila sa likod
Me and Lima 12 did a quick check on which exit points were clear. We decided on taking the long route and flank the Bagitos from the north side.
Contact. Enemy down. Another one down.
Me and Lima 12 neutralized a couple of hostiles as we advanced slowly towards the Bagitos position.
Excuse me.
Watch your fire. Avoid civilians.
Excuse me.
Yung isa pa, Sir Reggie! Yung isa pa, may isa pa dyan!
Kami ni Clint dito sa left.
As I neutralized two more Bagitos, Lima 12 called out that there was a hostile shooting at us from the grasslands beside the Bagitos controlled building.
Hit! Hit! Kabila kanan, kabila. Yan, dulo, yan. Bila, tapi lang ito.
I shifted my position and tried to spot where the shooter was, but I couldn't find him.
Oh, check your MED ah. Check your MED. Game over! Game over! Game over! Game over!
Ano tayo na flank? Flanking techniques.
Unfortunately, the time has run out and the game has ended. Me and Lima 12 both preferred assault gameplay rather than defend, so we both had fun during the last 10 minutes of this round when the Titos were allowed to counterattack. The Titos' first Bagitos event was done with its first warm-up scenario, and we would have the main scenario after lunch.
Good job, team. Get ready for the next round. Ready up.
The next scenario was Medevac. One of the Titos would be carried in a litter, and the Titos' goal would be to evacuate our downed comrade from the back of Building C to the exfil zone at the staging area. Alpha Road was off limits, given there were cars there, so the Titos would need to pass through the main compound where the Bagitos would surely lie in wait. The Titos were around 30 plus and were outnumbered by the Bagitos, which were 50 plus. Our strategy was to split up into different groups. In order to prevent the Bagitos from flanking the Medevac, multiple Tito squads would clear the compound from the Building C starting point moving northwest. Legion Squad together with Echo Squad was tasked with clearing the southernmost area of the compound starting with Building C extension, going towards Jungle 3.
Die Hard team deathmatch. Let's do this.
Charlie 1, forward na kami.
Securing A.
We made it to Building C extension without incident, and I tried to get a better vantage point while the rest of the team discussed up front how to proceed. After playing around 3 games now, I was pretty happy with my loadout, except for my sling and my sidearm holster. The 2-point sling and holster replicas that I wanted were not available here in the Philippines, so I needed to make do with what I have for now.
Alpha secure.
Pwede daw? Pwede? Or tinatanong mo ako? Okay.
After receiving word that the Bagitos could be positioned nearby, we made the decision to now push through the Jungle 2 area towards the classrooms. Moving through the jungle area was slow and tedious. We heard shots but wasn't sure where or who was shooting.
Saan?
After things quieted down, we were finally able to reach the classrooms. We were in radio contact with another Tito element tasked to clear the north side of the compound designated as Charlie 01. We update each other on our positions and progress.
Dito sa back door. Wala ata eh. May tao ba sa loob?
Securing B.
We secured the back side of the classrooms while me and Lima 02 checked the front side, which had a view of the roadside and Building B. We spotted a couple of Bagitos on the road and engaged.
Bravo secure.
Well, Charlie, this is Lima. Dito na kami sa classroom. Yes, boss. Nag-engage na kami dalawa. Yung left side, yes.
We held our position in the front side of the classroom while Lima 12 and Lima 01, along with Echo, tried to advance from the rear.
Meron, di kami makadaan. Ano yan?
Dito, sa side na to?
Okay. Kailangan natin bro, tatawid dito.
Lima 12 updated us that the rear side of the classrooms was too narrow and well covered by the Bagitos, so we will need to move through the front side, which would leave us exposed as we moved. Meanwhile, Echo Squad was moving parallel to us and clearing the rear side of the classrooms as we pushed forward. Someone shot Lima 02, so I ducked out in the classroom and tried to find the source of the fire, presumably from the opposite building. When the coast was clear, I joined Lima 06, who was now alone in the classroom. He mentioned that he heard gunfire at the rear side of the classroom and asked me to take a look.
Meron. Meron dito? Tito.
I knew that our friend's Echo Squad was there, so I called out to them so they won't shoot me.
7 minutes under the spawn. 7 minutes. 7 minutes under the spawn.
Tito, Tito. Tito. Tito, Tito. Check fire, Tito. Atin dito.
As I almost got killed, Echo radioed their teammates that I was a friendly.
Sige, sabihin mo, di na ako dadaan dyan. Uy, puta. Open pala dito.
Me and Lima 01 regrouped with Echo Squad, who was wearing multicam black. We had lost contact with Lima 12, 06, and 02, but learned that they were healed and now in the kill house. Together with Echo Squad, we moved to join them.
Sige, ako punta ako. Samahan mo kayo. Na-clear na daw nila yung kill house eh. Kill house? Oo, dyan na daw sila. Huwag mo kami barilin ha.
Clear, sige. Cover ako.
Okay. Okay kayo?
Securing Charlie.
The day was now coming to a close, and with time running out, we all decided to rush the warehouse and either leave victorious or go down guns blazing.
Charlie secure.
Push forward!
Tito.
Hindi. Kasi kung Bagitos kayo, sabi ko, barilin nila natin dyan.
Diyan na sila? Okay. So clear to.
The Titos have secured Quadrant 1 of the warehouse and were engaging Bagito forces at Quadrant 3. I moved towards the south side of the room to get a closer firing position and was so focused on the doorway that I didn't see a hole in the ground as I was running. Thankfully, I saw it at the last second and was able to jump. That could have been a nasty fall.
Puta kaya may pit pala dun.
Cujo 5-1 to friendly ground units at Whiskey Hotel. That was a close one.
I positioned myself at the south side of the entryway and concentrated on clearing the corner of the opposite room.
Sorry.
The Tito forces were now positioned at the warehouse entry of Quadrant 3 east side.
Wala na dito.
There were Bagito forces who were hiding in the doorways, so we needed to be careful. I spotted hostiles at the west end of the Quadrant 3 room, hiding behind the pallets, and engaged them. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that my gun camera was switched off, so I could not confirm any of the hits in this video. What a bummer! It would have been made for some awesome footage with the tracer rounds.
Meron doon sa corner. Nakatago sa corner ng entrance. Clear dyan. Sige, cover ka namin, right ka. Wala.
While we were planning to enter the room, a Bagito suicide squad attacked. I ducked and returned fire.
Hit coming out, hit coming out. Nandun sa entrance, farthest door. Nakatago doon sa paleta. Sa presto lang to. Wala. Di lumulusot.
We were still not able to take Quadrant 3, as there were still Bagito elements hunkered down.
Siya pa rin ba? Yung nasa paleta? Nasa farthest door?
Man down.
Some of my fellow Titos also got hit. As I tried to confirm the enemy's positions, I peeked a little bit too far and got hit myself.
Hit, 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 hit! Hit, 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 hit! Hit, 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 hit!
It was a nice shot. Kudos to the Bagitos who fought well and held on to that room. It was the end of the event for me and eventually for my other Tito teammates. I learned later that the Titos were only a few meters away from the Medevac exfil point before time had run out. The official results of the event was that the Bagitos have won.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Congratulations to the Bagitos, and I would like to give a huge shout out to the Titos who could still hold their own against the youngsters. Thanks to the organizers for this fun event and for Legion for letting me play with their squad. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this kind of content, please like, share, and subscribe, and as always, remember to be honest, just enjoy the game and call your hits.